People exclusive. Lauren Conrad opens up in a rare interview about leaving fame behind to raise a family with her smoke show husband. 20 years after Laguna Beach, the star and clothes designer is discussing why she retreated from Hollywood to build her family life back where it all began. Lauren Conrad isn't on TikTok, rarely posts on Instagram, and certainly hasn't heard of proof of mom. But after learning about the social media trend, which encourages mothers to get in front of the camera with their family rather than always being the photographer, during her People cover interview in early February, she's in total agreement the movement is much needed. That's a real thing. I'm never in a photo, says Conrad, who's mom to two sons, Liam 8 and Charlie 6, with husband William Tell. We just went to Hawaii for a week, and I was laughing because the only photo we took was in the reflection of the elevator. Not that she's complaining. After spending her young adult years on MTV's revolutionary reality show Laguna Beach and its spin-off The Hills, Conrad is now happiest away from the spotlight, raising her kids and focusing on her fashion empire. I really appreciate private moments, she says. This is her cover. 4 years ago, the star, who spent most of her 20s and 30s in Los Angeles, planted roots back in her hometown. Nobody cares who I am here, says Conrad, 40. Tucked on a couch at a charming hotel miles from her home with Tell, 46 years old. It's such a privilege to be able to live life for myself after putting many years on camera. Look how cute. They're a little family. They're not showing the kids, but adorbs. Conrad was only 18 when Laguna Beach first debuted in 2004. While the show followed a group of high school seniors, she became an immediate breakout star, winning over fans with her girl next door personality and California cool style. 2 years after, the cameras followed Conrad to LA, documenting the ups and downs of her teen Vogue internship, love life and friendships on the massively successful The Hills. Then in 2009, at the peak of her TV fame, she left the show after 5 seasons to focus on her then budding fashion career. I always looked at reality TV as a temporary thing to make my connections and then go on to my dream, says Conrad, who launched her first collection at Kohl's that same year. She later launched her children's collections, Little Co, in 2020. Wow, so long ago. She recently let the cameras back in briefly for a much-anticipated 20th anniversary special, The Reunion Laguna Beach, available April 10 on the Roku channel, along with the rest of the season 1 cast, including fellow fan favorites Kristen Cavallari and Stephen Colletti. Conrad revisited their local hangouts and iconic scenes from the show. I thought it was gonna be easier, like riding a bike, but I actually had a pretty hard time getting back into it. Hesitant to watch a series which largely focused on her teen love triangle with Cavallari and Colletti. For years, Conrad now looks back with fresh perspective. I'm able to laugh at myself now, whereas when it first came out, I was definitely embarrassed, she says. Here's a trailer.
We have never had a conversation on camera, just the two of us. Are you ready?
No.
Wow. I think you nailed it.
In 2004, 8 friends from Laguna Beach, California, were approached to follow their senior year of high school.
Is that Cavallari?
I can't believe this is happening.
But the people who lived it never really talked about what happened. Until now.
Back to the beach.
Back to the beach, baby.
This is the moment we've all been waiting for.
They said, who do you think is going to be prom queen? And I said, I don't know, and I don't care as long as it's not Lauren Conrad.
We did not like each other. It was a really weird thing we went through. Like, it's strange that people showed up at our high school and asked us to do this.
Where was my mother?
For all of us, it was hard to revisit for different reasons. It just feels like the right time now.
What people don't know, my whole family life was kind of just falling apart.
I had literally lost my mind.
Didn't feel so
You said you were never gonna go back, but look at us now.
Let the rain fall down.
Cheers, guys.
Let's talk about Cabo.
It's one of the worst moments that happened when I was a kid.
To have perspective 20 years later and talk about it, which we don't really, is something worth doing.
These memories you wouldn't have had otherwise. That alone is so worth it.
This is a serious full circle moment.
Let it wash away.
Who was the most boy crazy?
I think Lo is pretty boy.
Cause I wanna feel the thunder, I wanna scream. Let the rain fall down.
I had horrible anxiety about coming here, if I'm being honest.
Anybody think 20 years ago when we last left the bonfire that we were going to come back and actually reunite here and have this moment?
Back to the beginning.
So exciting. I'm so watching this. I loved this show. Both women say they felt pitted against each other at the time. We've matured a lot, says Cavallari, a mom of 3. There's a real level of respect for one another that obviously we didn't have as teenagers. When Cavallari, 39, posted a behind-the-scenes photo of her and Conrad from the reunion last October, fans joked their millennial hearts had been healed. We have so much in common and have been having so much fun talking and texting, Conrad says. As you get older, you're not worried about the small stuff. Conrad has always been one to see the bigger picture. In the 3rd grade, I was like, I'm going to be a fashion designer, she recalls. I always liked playing dress up. When she got the offer to join the cast of Laguna Beach, Conrad tapped her dad, Jim, an architect, for advice. He was like, a lot of people who work in entertainment also work in fashion. This could be a really good opportunity for you. During her time on TV, Conrad's fans were just as invested in her fashion choices. Thick headbands, sky-high heels, and a winged liner were her signature as her dating life. Well, she still wears the winged eyeliner, as we can see. There's some people that they stick with one thing. Today, I dress more practical with 2 kids. I'm a jeans and t-shirt girl. I know I won't always be this way, but I want to be able to get on the floor and not worry about what I'm wearing. When Conrad and Tel began dating in 2012, the couple, who were set up on a Valentine's date by mutual friends, knew early on they were ready to settle down. I thought he was super cute. My husband's a smoke show. We both dove in almost immediately, she says, of Tel, an attorney and guitarist for the pop rock band Something Corporate. We fell hard and got engaged a year and a half after we started dating, which is pretty quick. After tying the knot in September 2014, the couple welcomed their first son, Liam, in 2017. Once we got married, I was like, I'd like to make people with him. I knew he'd be a good dad. Now they're parents to 2 rambunctious boys. Conrad is grateful for a strong partner. He's so engaged with our kids. He's the parent who does funny voices when he reads a story. He coaches every team they're on. It's been really fun to parent together. This looks like a fake family. No kidding. A typical day for the Tell family. The kids start getting ready for school at 6 a.m. and Conrad drives both boys to school every morning. Then, depending on the time of year, she and Tell shuttle between soccer and baseball practice, while weekends are spent surfing. The fields they're playing on are the same fields I played soccer on. I feel really lucky to be able to raise my kids in the same place I grew up. It's a really special place. While their mom is synonymous with the town, both boys are unfazed by her fame. I don't think they really understand, and I don't think they're that interested, to be honest. Once in a while, I'll be like, oh, look, mama did this, and they're like, okay, someday they'll get it. Earlier this year, Conrad celebrated her 40th birthday with a senior prom-themed bash. While stepping into a new decade might be anxiety-inducing to some, I was looking forward to 40s. I think my 30s, it felt like a checklist. Like, by the time I'm this age, I want to do this and that. Now, I'm like, you're good. You can slow down and enjoy. For the first time in years, Conrad back in the public eye, and she's already looking forward to retreating back to her peaceful life once the frenzy dies down. I feel very settled and happy. I just feel grateful right now. Okay, I'm excited to watch this. Who doesn't love The Hills? I mean, Laguna Beach was better than The Hills because The Hills was pure fiction. I think Laguna Beach I think they admitted some of it was fiction, but I think it was a little more real because they were younger. I'm excited to watch it. I don't know if she still has her line at Kohl's. I feel like Kohl's is always closing. Are they closed or not? I used to go there years ago. It's a weird store. I don't know. Anyways, J-Lo had her line there too.